Today's project is going to be really fun just because you're going to be able to do something you were told never to do as a kid and turn it into a really cool DIY. Hey guys, Ray Pahar from Get Crafty Crafty, and today we're going to be working with some Sharpie markers. We're going to be doing something that you probably were told never to do as a kid, and we're going to take these markers and we're actually going to draw on this pillow to create a really awesome ombre effect. Let's go ahead and get started with today's project. The items that you'll need for today's project include rubbing alcohol, cotton balls, a plastic tray, Sharpie markers, and a white pillowcase or a white pillow form. For this project, if you're using a white pillow form, you want to first empty out your pillow form and take out all the stuffing. For this project, on a small piece of fabric, you might want to test out the technique to see what your colors are actually going to look like. I found that if you're drawing on the front side of your pillowcase or your fabric, it's going to be a very bold color, but if you want to flip your pillowcase or your fabric, it's going to be a little bit more pastel. For this pillowcase, I'm going to draw on the front side and on the back side of the pillow to keep the colors really bold. If you want the pastel look, go ahead and flip your pillowcase inside out. Using my Sharpie markers, I'm just going to start drawing onto the pillow by creating a deep blue at the bottom and then making lighter strokes with the other blues closer to the top. As you get to the top of your pillow, you want to draw lesser lines and spread it out even more. Repeat this on both sides of your pillowcase. Once you've created your Sharpie design onto your pillowcase, to create the ombre effect, you're going to take your cotton balls and you're going to soak them in your rubbing alcohol, and you're going to rub the Sharpie into your pillowcase. If you are working on a metal surface, you should be fine, but if you need to, use a plastic tray so that the Sharpie doesn't stain your work surface. Continue to work your cotton balls into your pillowcase to create the ombre effect for your pillows. You want to start off by just soaking the bottom, flip it over, and then continue to soak that same color. Work your way up to create more of that ombre effect. At this point, you'll notice that the colors are starting to bleed upward toward the whiter part of your pillow. Keep rubbing it in until the lines have completely blended in to create your ombre effect. Continue to rub your Sharpie into your pillowcase. For some of these more stubborn lines, you might have to soak your pillowcase in your alcohol inside your plastic tray overnight and let it dry so that they could actually set in and the colors will actually blend in a little bit more. Make sure you always test out your markers before you put them onto your fabric so you know what the end product looks like. You want to let your pillowcase completely dry up before applying any additional layers of Sharpie back onto your marker. If you apply your Sharpie onto your pillowcase while it's still wet, it could ruin your Sharpie and you won't be able to get any of that color in. For this project, I actually did about 3 or 4 layers of Sharpie to get this really nice deep blue. Once you've reached the desired color for your project, go ahead and either put your pillowcase onto your pillow or return the stuffing inside your pillow form. When you're working on this project, you want to make sure that you're in a well-ventilated area just because the vapors from the rubbing alcohol can get a little intense for some people. You can apply this technique to not just a pillowcase, but to t-shirts, shoes, curtains, pretty much anything with a fabric surface. They make a really cool DIY gift, and especially since the holidays are coming up, it's a great way to make something that's a little inexpensive and a really fun DIY project for something for the holidays. If you guys are interested in checking out some of my other DIY gifts, make sure you check out my color changing mug and my crystal necklace. Other than that, if you guys make this project, make sure you share it with me either on my Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter using the Get Crafty Crafty hashtag. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Take care and stay crafty.